Stop making me talk to myself and wave this thing and look silly. Come on. Hello, welcome to my channel, Haylee Marie Vintage. Today I have the much requested spooky background story. Come here, Spooky. Come on. She is literally right here and being so ridiculous. There we go. Okay, here she is. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to. I chose her while she's wound up so she would be amusing for this video. But she is, I'm going to have, I think, a hard time keeping her in frame. Which is fine. But yes, you guys have requested Spooky's backstory and kind of who she is, how she came to be. And she is the best thing to probably happen in my life. Very unplanned. First, I'm going to kind of cover the date that I have paperwork from her until, I guess, right here, right now. Huh, Spooky? Are you going to come out? Here, let's see that. She's just sitting in the bag right now. But yeah, so I got the paperwork for Spooky after I adopted her, and I could see back to her medical records, and it looks like she was found January 11th this year. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of energy. So yeah, she was found January 11th. So basically, full transparency, I cried while reading her medical records. They were really hard to read. She's been through a lot. And she is such a great cat, and it breaks my heart how much she's been through. But so they found her in a Target parking lot in Yakima. They basically wrote in the notes that she had a bone sticking out of her leg. It was really infected and pussy, and the biggest thing that like broke my heart and like made me cry is they talked about how you could tell she was in a lot of pain, but she was still a really sweet and friendly cat. Oh, Spooky, you're the sweetest. And so they took her to the vet. The vet amputated her back leg. There was no saving it. And then she came in through, I think it's Feline Rescue Seattle. Their acronym is SAFE. I'll put their website down below. They invested a lot into this cat in saving her life, and I am so darn happy. And so from there with SAFE, she was placed with my best friend. From going into SAFE, she just bumps the camera. She went into their program, and they have a fostering program, and one of my really good friends, she fosters for them, and she texts me and she's like, I'm getting a black three-legged cat. A lot of people who know me know that I've kind of always said that I really want a three-legged black cat. I think black cats are the best. I think they have some of the funniest personalities. And I've always just wanted one. And I've always wanted to have black cats. My plan is to always have black cats because they are at shelters in increased rates and they are harder to adopt, and I think their personalities are great. And I always joked that I wanted a little herd of black cats, and one would be a little three-legged one and all the rest would have all their legs. And so she was very excited to get a three-legged black cat, and she was saying about kind of like, I think both her and her partner feel like it was like destiny, and so I went and I met Spooky for the first time. Her name was Zoe when she was not my cat. And Spooky. So I met her as Zoe. The first time I met her, she was really quiet and shy. She was still recovering from getting her hind leg amputated, and then she also had a UTI, and she had not been spayed, and she also, I'm trying to think. Oh, and she also has, so she's in stage 2 of kidney failure, which is super normal in cats her age. She is supposedly, hello, she's supposedly 10 years old. She is so energetic, like she is like this like 4 or 5 hours a day. So I think she might be a little younger than they thought. She was in really poor condition. She was only 5 pounds when they found her, and she's still a little cat, but she's around 8 now. So she's gained a lot of weight. Her fur coat looks much healthier. She gets stress dandruff, so when I met her, she was very dandruffy. And so I met her the first time. She just kind of hid. She said hi for a little bit. I met her a second time. She was still pretty scared and hiding. And then I met her the third time, and we were watching a movie, and she came into my lap, and she snuggled me, and she started grooming. So I was actually quite resistant to adopting Spooky here, because I have not owned a cat before. I've lived with a cat before, but I've never owned one, and I was really nervous about being the right mom for her, the right little cat mom. And so with that, you have so many toys, you don't know what to do, huh? And so I just was worried that an older cat with medical issues was not a good fit for me, and I wasn't a good fit for her because she is so lovely. I wanted her taken care of, so I was pretty resistant to adopting her. It kind of came down to the wire. She was, I think, with my friend like 6 weeks. Yeah, that sounds about right, about 6 weeks. And she went to her last vet appointment to get cleared for adoption. And I like had talked to some other friends, some of my YouTube friends like Catherine and Tati and Judith, like all of these people, and they were like, you told us that you wanted a 3-legged black cat, and like you manifested this cat. And so they're like, so you can't like not get her. And so I decided to adopt her. I thought about it a lot. I think a pet is a really serious undertaking. She is mine for the rest of her life. She is my responsibility to take care of. I am not somebody who pets are temporary in any way, shape, or form. I am very devoted to any pet I have, and a pet is a very serious responsibility that shouldn't be done on a whim, and I hadn't planned on getting a cat yet. I had planned on getting a cat in about a year. I wanted to wait until after kind of COVID and after I had traveled a bunch, because I plan on traveling a lot in this hopefully upcoming year when I'm vaccinated, and I felt like it wasn't the right time for getting a cat. And my friends reminded me that they're all there to support me and that they love her. And so yeah, I went ahead and I adopted her. And here she is. And she was the best decision I have made in a long time. I am so happy. I think she's really happy too. She's so playful and so snuggly. She is really the sweetest little cat. As she spastically bites herself. But she is the sweetest little cat. She's super snuggly. If I let her, she would probably spend like 10 hours of the day sleeping on me and the other like 5 hours of the waking day like playing with me and doing shenanigans like what's happening here. And yeah, and so it was a really good decision. I am very skeptical about her being 10. Like I said, she just has so much energy. She plays so much. Excuse you, we don't do hand play. Boop. Come on. This is your toy, not my hand. We're working on hand play. So Spooky, they kind of have her recorded as having been a barn cat. And I'm skeptical. I think she has been in a home at some point. The other thing about her medical history, her other back leg has been broken pretty severely in the past, and I guess it self-healed. She's definitely, I think, been in and out of homes. Like, I don't know how much time she's really spent in homes, but there's certain quirks about her that makes me think she's been in a home. So, like, if I come home and she's on my bed, she'll run off like she's in trouble. She's not, and I have not trained that behavior. And then if she's also on the kitchen counters or the kitchen table and I come over, she runs like she's in trouble. So clearly somebody has trained her that those are places she shouldn't be, because she's not like that in any other space in the house. Every other space of the house, she is very happy to play and be a shenanigan around. And so I think she has been in a home, and look at her run. Good. I was hoping she would get the zoomies a little bit for this video, because the other thing I wanted to talk about is three-legged pet is actually not different than having a four-legged cat. Like, there is almost nothing different about owning a three-legged pet compared to a four. She can't jump as high because she doesn't have both her back legs to like launch her. So like for her to get onto my bed, I have to put a chair next to my bed so she can go on the chair and then go on my bed. And then I was reading, and basically, so they have, like, they're kind of slower with their, like, regular walk because it's a 4-beat step, but because when they run, it's like a 2 because they're kind of, like, galloping. Come on, Spooky, come here. Stop making me talk to myself and wave this thing and look silly. Come on. So she, like, can kind of be a little slow and, like, funny looking when she walks, but when she runs, she is just as fast as a normal cat. She eats really well, so she was a pretty finicky eater when she was living with my friend Jess, and part of that was probably the medical issues. She was dealing with a lot of surgery recoveries and things like that, and now she is such a healthy little cat. And then I learned the little white patch on her chest is called a locket, which I just think is the most adorable thing ever. Oh, and I was talking about how having a three-legged isn't different. And then the other thing about three-legged cats is they can leap from side to side just as well as normal cats. So it is pretty much like having a normal cat. And I don't have, like, there's no further medical issues usually associated with three-legged cats. The only thing that you watch out for is their joints have a little bit more pressure on them, so you want to watch their weight a little bit closer, and you want to maybe look at joint, like, supplements to make sure their joints stay well oiled and happy, but otherwise they're really pretty much a normal cat. And she is pretty much a normal cat. With her kidney stuff, she does need special food, but we have not been to her first vet appointment, so she's been eating normal food for now, because the biggest focus has honestly been having her gain weight at 5 pounds. She was way too small, so getting her up to where she is really important. I'm trying to think what else. She's the best cat. She's my little spoon at night. She loves to sleep, like, right here when I'm on my side. Or she likes to be, like, pressed against me. Like, she likes a lot of physical contact, which I love, because who doesn't want a snuggler cat? Okay, Spooky, are you gonna get it? Wow. Go get it. Go on. Go get it. You can do it. Oh, good girl. Yeah, and she's just a happy cat. She's a transformed cat from when I met her, which, like I said, makes total sense. She went through a lot in a short amount of time, but she hasn't, as my loud voice scares her, she hasn't lost her trust in humans, and I think that's really special, and she is such a loving cat. She won't do it now because she's playful, but when we're snuggling, if I make little kissy noises at her, she'll rub her face on my face, and it is so adorable. She loves headbutting. In the morning when I wake up, she likes to wake me up by, like, purring and, like, rubbing her face on mine, and it's very cute. I will say my Saturday mornings have gotten much less relaxing because she wants to get up and moving. Huh, kiddo? You want to get up and moving? And also her fur has grown back so much. I'll put a little picture of her when my friend first got her, but she was a bald little baby. You look so nutty. You look so nutty. Oh, look at you. She loves paper bags. She is not a fan of boxes. I made a bunch of box forts when I first got her. She was not into them, but then I got a paper bag. Okay, this is extra. This is too much. But I got a paper bag when I ordered something from Joann's, and she loves to play in it. She loves paper bags, so that will be what I keep for her in boxes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, as you can see, very playful cat, very energetic, very ridiculous, huh? She loves this orange toy more than anything else. She loves toys. She plays with pretty much all the toys I've gotten her. This one is one from the grandparents. Yeah, and you love that one, huh? She likes bunny kicking. I think she probably was a pretty good predator when she had that, like, mindset when she was living in the wild and on the streets. But I think she's been both. I think she's been a house cat. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. You're so cute, little Spooky. She's gonna run. Are you gonna run? No? Okay. But yeah, she's a great cat. And I am so happy. I have been so much happier since I've got her. And, like, for traveling and stuff, I have a really good support network of friends that I'll either be able to drop her off at their places for her to stay with them, or they'll come by, but everybody loves her. And she's also really friendly with new people. I would say the first few weeks I had her, she would hide under the couch at first when people came, and within probably like 5 minutes, she would come out to kind of check out who this new person was and what they were about. But now she's definitely much more friendly and less likely to hide under the couch at all when new people come over. Not that I'm having a ton of people over, obviously, with COVID, and I still do not have my vaccination. But she has met a few of my friends, and they've come also in with masks, which I always am curious with cats if having masks on makes them nervous, because they can't see, like, the rest of our faces, but I guess they can't really read our expressions anyway. But yeah, she really loves friends. She likes meeting new people. And I can tell she wants another cat, which is not going to happen while I'm renting. Sorry, kiddo. No, we don't do that. There you go. We're working really hard on the not attacking human body parts. whoever had her before me may have trained her on the kitchen counters great, but they did not train her on attacking humans great. So we're working on that. We're working on that. But yeah, she's happy and I'm happy, and that kind of is a little bit about her and her backstory. I thought this, would just be kind of a fun video to put out, so you could all meet her and kind of hear more about her. We have our first vet appointment together in 2 weeks, so I've been getting her used to like having the carrier smell like her and having the carrier around, so hopefully she gets a little bit less stressed. I understand why she hates the vet. When you've gone to the vet like for a month and you lose both your uterus and your leg, I can see why you wouldn't be a huge fan. We know why you aren't a fan of the vet, and that's okay. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Spooky, come here for goodbye. Come on. Spooky, come here so we can say goodbye. Come on. Go get it. Go get it. Perfect. Okay, this is good enough. But yeah, you will see her in my videos. I do try to film when she is not in this mood because this is a lot for me to deal with on top of filming. But you will see her around. She will be in videos. And yeah, this is Spooky. And she's excited, I'm sure, to meet you all. Actually, I think she's just excited to have like the most boring household ever. Huh, kiddo? You're gonna now have the most boring life after all the adventure you've had. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely hit that subscribe button. If you want more Spooky, hit that subscribe button. You'll see her. She'll be around. And I will see you next time. Bye.